All right, Gorilla Glutes tutorial, talking through the rear foot elevated split squat. I'll walk you through how I like to do it. So set up here in a Smith machine. I'll show you in a second why. Rear bench to rear foot elevated. And I do like using a reverse wedge. I find I can really bias nicely into the glute. Conversely, like, you do a regular wedge the other way, often bias quad, flip it around, reverse wedge, drive into the glute. So I'm gonna walk through, just do a couple reps here, show you what this looks like. So I'm gonna do my left leg, dumbbell on the right. So foot on the platform, I do pretty high on the platform. And with it being in the Smith, it allows me to have something to hold on to stabilize a little bit. Rear foot on the bench. Really trying to keep tension on this front leg, trying to keep it off the back leg as much as possible, using the back leg mostly just to stabilize me. And as I'm driving down, I'm stretching into my glute, tensioning glute. Really trying to stretch my glute, keep my shin angle not really knees forward like a quad dominant squat pattern. A little bit of forward knee travel, but really trying to just primarily move through the hip and stretch the glute, tension glute, keeping tension on the heel. And also what I'm doing this, I'm thinking about, rather than just driving and moving straight up and down, I'm really trying to apply pressure into the platform, sort of perpendicular to the platform, sort of forward rather than just straight up, down. Really allows me to keep tension on that glute and really move through the hips. And here's what it looks like with 140 pounds in my hand. So again, really thinking about tensioning in the glute, light pause at the bottom. Feels longer than it looks. Also breaking forward a little bit at the hip. This little bit of forward lean allows me to both keep most of the pressure on my front foot as well as flex at the hip and really stretch that glute. So as I'm doing these, really tensioning into the glute, stretching, driving hard, tensioning into the glute, driving hard into that platform. Something cool about this session is this is actually my 1500th session training at DCHQ. Getting into these last few reps here, really trying to keep pressure on that front foot. Eventually I get to the point where I can't keep pressure on that front foot and tend to shift tension away, and that's when I knew it's time to cut the set. So I did 2 sets of these today, and my glutes are absolutely decimated. That's how I like to do these rear foot elevated split squats, so get those gorilla glutes.